Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. Welcome to Gen X's Manufacturers Team Cup Race 3 from Willow Springs, Big Willow. Tonight we've got 6 teams racing. Looking like we're almost there. Perhaps need to check who's missing at the moment. The championship's starting to take place. That's not right, is it? Starting to take shape. We'll have a look a bit more at that during qualifying. So stick with us. Qualifying due to start in a couple of minutes. For the moment, just enjoy cars going really fast around the track. Sorry, Pascal. Bugger. So we'll just do a lap on board with Murdoch. Is about to go around turn 1, which is Castle Corner. It's a 90-degree high-speed left-hander, and then we're into the Rabbits here, which is a double apex right-hander, heading up the hill. So we're just approaching the left-hander turns 3 and 4, which is the Amiga, which has a change of camber midway, and is the most technical segment of the track. Trying to stay. You see the change of camber there. As Murdoch goes to the outside and sets himself up for turn 6, which is a quick left-hander for the fastest section of track. So this is the entrance to Monroe Ridge, a gradual bump. It's common for fast riders on high-powered motorcycles to lift the front wheel over the downhill section. None of that tonight, thankfully. A good line to drive through the turn is essential. So we've got a long, really long sweeping right-hander, power on all the way round until there's a break midpoint, and Murdoch's gone a bit wide there. So yeah, that was turn 8, which is the high-speed right-hand corner, which leads onto the start-finish straight. So we're back in the pits. So looking like we've got 10 racers on track at the minute. Get on board with Darlow. So as it stands after the first 2 races, we've got the Dudes of Hazard in first place, which is Darlow Boy and Scruffy B. They're running the Honda NSX. In second place we've got Louder Hunt Racing, which is Nicky and Slowest Engine. They're running the Nissan. In third place we've got the official Gen X racing team, which is Scarlet and Relentless. They're in the Porsche. We've got in fourth place Crotch Rocket Racing, which is Murdoch and Clockwork. They're running the Ferrari 458. In fifth place at the moment we've got the Jolly Racing team, which is Begoli and Nick in Honda. They're in the Mitsubishi. And in sixth place at the moment we've got DCS Racing, which is Devlin, Nightmare and Sammy. They're running the Lexus. So you see Darlow there, followed by Scarlett. Don't actually know what that Porsche is. What Porsche is that? Is it the street pacer? Let's have a look what cars are in. MTC Race. Oh, of course, we're in street cars, aren't we? We're in all different cars. Right, so we have tonight running by the looks of it, where this way. So General Officials of Cayman, the Carrera GT. So tonight we're running road cars. So let's go from the front to the back. So the dudes of Hazard, so Scruffy B and Darlow Boy are running the Honda NSX Type R from 2002. Gen X, no, he was second. Oh, it's all on different pages, it's so hard. He was second. Bear with me. It's a good job no one's watching. Oh, it looks like we're starting quali, so that's something to get excited about. So we're just on board with Relentless at the minute in the Carrera. Flashy James, thank you very much. So let these guys get a couple of laps in and I'll try and fill in all the gaps. So just have a look at the season table again. Oh, so it's louder on the next, right, okay. Right, so the second place is Lauda Hunt, so they are running the Nissan R34 GTR V-Spec 2 from 2002, and then we've got the official Gen X boys who were in the Porsche Carrera GT from 2004, and then we've got Crotch Rocket Racing, they're in the Ferrari 430 from 2006, and then we've got the Italians, Nicholas and Christian, they're in the Mitsubishi Lancer 7 GSR from 2004, and then hopefully we've got Ian and Devlin who are in the lost them now. Lexus LFA10. Perfect. So at the moment, Pascal Scali is in first place. So I'll have a look at him. Obviously followed by James. Tonight's race is... let's have a look. Now's not the time for laptops to freeze up. Freeze up they are. So our first lap is there, 1 minute 19. Relentless setting the bar, 1 minute 19.498. Scali within, and that's Whisker. So really strong showing from the two Carreras. Looking fantastic. Everyone's running sports softs this evening, so it's no mean feat putting in a laptop like that on sports soft. Here we go. So tonight's race is 37 laps. A total distance of 91.39 miles. There's a minimum stint of 5 laps, and the pit window opens 3 and 32. Does that sound right? Oh, it'll be 5 and 32. We're on all sports compounds are available, and 2 compounds are mandatory. The setting is afternoon, the weather is SO1, so nice, bright and sunny, and the time dilation is times 1. So each team's got to use at least 2 compounds of tyre, so softs, mediums, softs, mediums hards, softs hards, whichever way around they want to do it. There's going to be no rain, so we're in the middle of the desert. So let's look at everyone else on track. So Murdoch, 1/10 of a second behind the pole at the minute. Plenty of time for Murdoch to put in a blisterer. Everyone's just going out. So we'll come back to that in a minute. Clockwork, the other Ferrari, brum brum. A couple of seconds off the pace at the minute. There's Marky B, the deed of hazard. He's got a bit to find yet. Everybody appears to be out on sports softs. Bigoli in the Mitsu. A few seconds to find there. Porsches look blistering tonight. Nicky and Rob, slowest engine, Rob there on track. Darlow not keeping it on the track at the minute by the looks of it. There's Nick. He's popping in the pits. There's Sammy. Lexus. Oh no, not. Yeah, Sammy and Lexus. 712, who's missing? Inside. Big Willow. Well, that's everybody, isn't it? Because I'm not showing because I'm commentating. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like everybody that's racing in the championship is on track. Oop, Pascal taking some dirt there. going to end in disaster. Yep. Oh, he's held it together. Come on, Pascal. I really like Devlin's livery. It's right nice. Sammy finding his pace in the other. So the LFA. So at the moment it's Porsche, Ferrari, Lexus, Ferrari, and then we've got Nissan, Honda. Oh, the other Mitsubishi, the goalie. Ooh, that's the problem with Willow. If you do leave the track, it's quite a way back, and then dirty tyres as well. No mean feat actually. Sport softs, I think. You're trying to push your limits. 5 minutes to go. Quali. Sammy finding his pace now, up into 4. Not an awful lot in it now. The key to tonight's race is obviously going to be keeping it on the track. Any offs will cost you dearly. Lots of places to lose time on this track and not many places to make it back up, so if you leave the tarmac, it's disastrous really. You can't get back on it. I'm only suffering a little bit there. There you go, dreaded reset. Also James finally wrestled pole from Scarlett by a fraction of a second. That's whisker between the two Carreras. Oh, excuse me. Really tough race for these guys tonight on sports off tyres. Key to be accelerating from that point and not trying to scrub speed off. Amazing how much speed you lose if you're not accelerating from that apex. Really consistent. Quite almost up, pardon me. Early morning's catching up with me. Tea at my belly. Murdoch being really consistent, but not managing to dent the times laid down by the Carreras. Nope. Devlin comes in. Great time from D-Clipso there, up in 4th, only 0.8 off. Sammy 2, 5th. So we've got Porsche, Ferrari, Lexus, Ferrari, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Nissan, Honda, and then Mitsubishi at the back. So we'll be starting shortly. Sit back, open your popcorn. I've not got any savoury snacks tonight, so there'll be no chomping on mic, although I have got a Pepsi Max with some icing. There might be a little bit of tinkly tinkly. The series is, as the name of the series suggests, manufacturers. So each team chose a manufacturer and has 4 cars: a Group 1 car, a road car, a Group 3 car, and a Group 4 car. And a different car is raced on a different track each week. Like I say, tonight we're in the road cars. Next week we are on the Nordschleife in Group 3, so 7 laps for the Nordschleife next week. So that should be fun. So let's have a quick run down the final time. So on pole position, congratulations to Relentless. James putting a time of 1 minute 19 seconds .210. In second place, the second Porsche is Pascal Scali with a time of 1 minute 19 seconds .308. In third place, the first of the Ferraris with Crotch Rocket Racing, Mr. Murdoch with 1 minute 19.544. Fourth place, the first of the LFAs, Devlin Nightmare, 1 minute 20 seconds .020. In third place, the second Lexus, which is Sammy, well played Ian, 1 minute 20 seconds .232. In sixth place, we've got the second Ferrari, Crotch Rocket Racing with Clockwork, well played Mark, 1 minute 20.826. So really close, 1, 2, 3, and really close 4, 5, 6. And then we've got in seventh place Bergoli in the first of the Lanciers, 1 minute 21.482. Well played Christian. In eighth place Nicky, 1 minute 22.773 in the first of the GTRs. And then we've got the 2 dudes, and with their NSXs, Marky B in ninth with 1 minute 22.849. Darla Boy, Andy, well played, 1 minute 23.028. And then Slowest Engine in the second Nissan, 1 minute 24.082, played Rob. And Nicholas, Nick in Honda with the second of the Jolly Racing team, 1 minute 28.854. I'm sure Nicholas will get a little bit more settled as the race goes on, but it's quite apparent that the certain cars have got a fair advantage to people used to being at the pointy end, at the not so pointy end, but it should make for all the more interesting race and series overall. Some cars are obviously going to have greater advantages at some tracks than others. So yeah, all evening Andy. I don't know how you guys have time to watch and drive at the same time. Multitasking is not my thing unless it's drinking and making wisecracks. I can do those two things together. Okay, so we're just waiting for the race to start. We normally have a short break, give people a chance to go to the bathroom if they need to, make sure they've got the right tyres on, and get themselves generally settled in for the race. Gen X is an inclusive racing club, open to all different I would say like race levels, racing skills, as long as you're clean, fair, and interested in racing for fun. But competitively, you're welcome to come and dip your toe. Quite a few new members recently, all showing brilliantly in various different series. A couple of guys in Group 4 recently joined, settled in really nicely. A couple of guys in Group 3. No new guys in MTC this year, but it looks like we are ready to go. But yeah, if you watch the stream, like what you see, think that you might enjoy racing with the club, you're welcome to come and join us. Here we go. So standing start, when all lights go out, we'll be off, and away we go. So the 2 Porsches off the line very nicely in formation. He's going off in this first corner. Everyone on cold tyres. Murdoch goes nicely wide. Everybody through it. Marvellous, well played. See people just touching the brakes to keep those, keep the traction through there. Porsche's leading up the hill, 2 Ferraris. Mark Clockwork looks like he's got a really good start. And then we've got Lexus, Mitsubishi, Lexus. The goalie, Sammy, Marky B, Nicky, slowest engine, Nick and Darlow Boy, who might have had a bit of a coming together or taken some dirt, unlucky Andy. He is notoriously good at coming from behind, not to be rude, but yeah, he's a never say die racer, and you can't ever write him off. So, final turn onto the main straight. James looking very... Oh no, we're on the first bend. We're going back up the hill. Sorry about that. But the 2 Porsches looking very suited to this track. Down the hill, Matt doing really well. Goalie going for the undercut, yeah, accelerating through that bend. Oh, unlucky Christian, keep it on track. There's the 2 Nissans. Andy into 11th, played Andy. Nicholas bedding in. The pointy end. So 3rd, 4th and 5th looking a bit tasty. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, Devlin putting real pressure on. The 2nd of the Ferraris. Devilishly good at livery. See what happens. Like a little wide. And hold it together. feed it through that corner to stop it running wide and driving off with the understeer. Lucky there. Well played. Lots of throttle feathering going on. Christian got a demon on his number plate. Funny. Marky being steady, keeping it on track. Well played. Ooh, did I speak too soon? Sorry, Mark. Just jinxed you. And I've dirty tyres there now. Unlucky. And rejoin off the racing line. Right, blowing his horn at him there. Funny. Bloody jinxed him, didn't I? So we've got Honda in 10th, 11th. So quick recap: we've got Porsche, first and second in sight of each other, and James opening up a 3-second gap to his teammate Pascal. Murdoch in third, 5 seconds off the lead. Devlin's got the better of Mark. So we've got Porsche, Ferrari, Lexus, Ferrari. Mark's still keeping pace. So we've got Lexus, Ferrari, Lexus, Mitsubishi, and then we've got Nissan, the Lauda Hunt, and then Honda, and Mitsubishi for the second Jolly Racer. Big difference between Nicholas and Christian there. Don't know whether the tunings perhaps got lost in translation, I don't know. Wouldn't expect to see that kind of time difference between the two drivers. Unless it's just not a track that Nicholas likes, obviously. Oh no, James is off in the dirt, so Scarlett into P1. Murdoch will almost certainly capitalise on that when with the undercut here up the hill. Unlucky James. It really does only take one mistake here and absolutely disastrous. James has done really well to keep it on track with dirty tyres. And James settled back in now. of this from behind Murdoch, from beside Murdoch. I'll stop through the bends. How about that? So we're on the start. Oh, going into the pits. Okay, so Murdoch is out of fuel. Porsche is doing much better for fuel as well. So looks like Porsche has a huge technical advantage tonight. Quicker on track, better on fuel. So that is James, that is Scarlett. Scarlett a little bit less fuel than his teammate. So Murdoch out on a full tank of fresh tyres. Devlin full tank of fresh tyres. The goal is on the mediums. Really great pace from the goalie. His first stint on the mediums. Hot work. Mark's field. Mark been in? Oh yeah. Has it? 4 and 5. Told you not to write Andy off, didn't I? Back up to 8th, cracking recovery there. Right to the edge of the track, well on. Flicking his back end out. Showboating. Scallion for fuel and tyres. Looking like a 3-stopper for people. Oh no, this is more fuel, so yeah, looking like a 2-stopper. So the 9, probably 22, 23, so 2 13s and a 10 maybe. Two 14s and a 10. So more like it. Something around about that. So Nick is still to come in. Sammy has pitted. So that should sort itself out. Marky B still to come in. Nicholas is being in. So James is in, so let's have a look. Who, what, where? So Scully was our leader before the pit stops. Coming around the final bend, turn 9, back onto the start finish. Still going to come out fairly close together, I think. Looking at that. Brum brum, Porsche 1-2. Look at that, red bloody arrows. Very pleased with that. So Murdoch and Devlin by no means out of it at the minute. Well, nobody's actually. Oh, really close to. Yeah, only 5 seconds between first and fourth after almost a third of the race. some action there. Scarlett and Murdoch. Scarlett on mediums, yeah, Scarlett's on mediums, so Greg with a slight advantage with the softer compound tyre taking advantage of Scarlett there. Scarlett pushing it to the ragged edge, trying to keep up. There's James on the James has stayed on soft, so in his final stints on mediums by the looks of it. Normally times 3. Yeah, so tyres are times 3, fuel is times 4. Initial fuel 75 litres, so a big fuel up on the first fuel stop. So full tank and 25% more fuel. Devlin challenging on Scarlett now. Devlin on a wonderful undercut there. Scarlett just forced into an error. Really well recovered, Pascal. Cracking race by Devlin. Fellow Belgian. Got blue flags for P10, which is Marky B. It's really complex for me now. Thank you very much. Done that. Space for the faster car. So we have Porsche, Ferrari, Lexus, Porsche, Ferrari, Lexus, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Honda, Mitsubishi. Nicholas out on his medium stint. James coming up on the 2 Nissans. changed. Mega. I wouldn't have fancied being in the passenger seat for that, but well played. And the arse and the mouth. Back on the gas there. A little bit of a let off just to get the bite, and then beautifully done. So we've got Murdoch in second, 9 seconds. Still got a stint to do on mediums. Assuming he's going to go on mediums and not hards. Devlin 4 behind him, 12 off the lead. Scarlett in 4th, 20 seconds off the lead. Sammy in the second, Lexus. Mark back on softs. Whether he's going to be able to go to the end there. 20 laps, I wouldn't have thought so. So 3 stopping, I think, still up in 6th, goalie. Dude's still slugging it out. So back with our race leader. I do wish I had some savoury snacks. So I've got to get myself some popcorn for next week. So second. Murdoch. So the back of the shot there is 3rd place Devlin. Murdoch right on the edge. Just bringing up the back of the shot there. Me. Devlin into the pits. So Lexus fairly heavy on fuel. We don't get to see how much. We don't get this fuel meter, do we? No, so we don't get to see how many laps Yeah, so both Lexuses in Lexi, is it? Lexuses plural? Lexuses, Lexi. As my Uber driver once told me, it was Lexus. All keeping it steady. Still only a minute off the pace in the 2 Mitsubishis. Consistent mid to low 20s. Eating tyres though, by comparison to. Yeah, the two Nissans quite a bit off the pace. Nicky normally right up there at the pointy end. A few seconds off the pace. So testament to the tenacity of the people driving these cars. Tonight, keeping plugging away against the odds. Well played, all of you. Murdoch in. So what that Scarlett is. Scarlett's coming. Watch Devlin go through. No, Devlin's been in. So what's going to happen here now? Oh, Relax is out. So is Devlin going to pick up a place on Murdoch? Can he? It's going to be close. Murdoch's out before him. He is, so advantage D Calypso on fresh softs. It's looking like it could be top 3 for D Calypso. Keep it clean. Working Scarlett. Played down Mark on softs, Scarlett on softs. Both with an advantage. Scarlett, one of the fastest racers in the club. Well, most of them are really fast, but usually in the pointy end, Scarlett. See what kind of dent D Calypso can make now on Murdoch. Brum. Yeah, closing the gap. A little bit closer than the last lap. Can he get past him? Played. Tyres making a huge difference tonight by the looks of it. Difference between softs and mediums. Well played, the Calypso. He's the second. So 4th and 5th, Scarlett and Clockwork, Porsche, Ferrari. So we've got Porsche, Lexus, Ferrari, Porsche, Ferrari, Lexus. Is that parallelogram? Is it parallelogram? Porsche, Lexus, Ferrari, Porsche, Ferrari, Lexus. No, it's not, is it? It's mixing up the two. You have to go Porsche, Lexus, Ferrari, Lexus, Porsche. Yeah, so it's not chunna. Should just do some knob gab, shouldn't I? Can I think of a decent knob gab? I'm still too tired to be honest, but I could ask Rob to write some down for me for next week. Might do that. So James is in the pit. So I've got Luke in and out in first. All playing. Only 11th. So James must be finishing on medium, so he needs to try and keep as much of the gap as he can. Obviously, we'll increase it if he can. No mean feat. Keeping it steady. Scarly closing the gap a little. That work's still doing a cracking job in 5th. Just been getting tips off his teammate. Sammy 19.8, cracking time. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Who's that? Clockwork is on. Murdoch is off. So his teammate goes up into 4th. Dirty tyres. Sammy's going to capitalise. Up into 5th. I'll play Sammy unlucky. Greg. Settle back in now. You can't write Murdoch off either. Let's have a look. So I think we were a 9-second gap between 1st and 2nd last time we looked. So James managing to just eke out a little bit more. Scal. That's in one of the back markers. In between him and the next place. So really 4th, 5th and 6th is looking pretty tight. The goal is in. Refueling, see where the goalie comes out. Just in front of his teammate. So the goalie and Nicholas in the same shot there. The sponsors will be pleased with that. Brum brum, fellas, brum brum. In Italian, brum brum. 10-11 is the 2 dudes. James managing to open another second on Devlin, so doing quite well there. So James will have to come in for tyres on the end of lap 32 latest, I think. So he'll be in for tyres in the next 5 laps. I imagine. Oh, we've got another yellow flag. Who's off? Devlin is safe. Scarlet is safe. Clockwork is safe. Although being challenged by Sammy for 4th. So go on board. Clockwork is in. Cracking race by Ian this. Up there at the pointy end, 2 Lexus. So we are Porsche, Lexus, Porsche, Lexus. In a minute, Ferrari, Nissan, Mitsubishi. So clockwork back out on mediums to finish. A lot of fuel there, Mark, for the last 5 laps. Perhaps didn't press his button. Nicky coming in for his final pit stop. Do like the Lauda Hunt livery. 2 cars, just a quick refuel, probably no more than half a tank, I imagine. 10 laps left. Oh no. 3/4, just over 3/4. I think the slowest is going to be coming in soon, yeah. Dudes. Let's have a watch of James for a bit. So James opened another couple of seconds there, so 14 seconds clear of the first Lexus. Was this the track in Ferrari v Ford where he dies at the end? Was that the Big Willow? Porsche, Lexus, Ferrari, Lexus, Ferrari, no, Porsche, Lexus, Porsche, Lexus, Ferrari. What's the oldest permanent road course in the United States? How's that? Rosamond, California. In California. Once nicknamed the fastest road in the West. Was featured in the movie Ford v Ferrari. Says it with the size, please. Look at that. Distraction race. So James is looking like he might be going to the end actually. I wonder if he had mediums at the beginning and the first pit stop. That's why he dropped back maybe. Something time just pit stop to perfection. I'll just watch James around now just to see if his pit stop is done. Or whether he's got to do one last stint. Yeah, into the yeah. So let's watch Devlin. Oh, he's a good way back. Well done, Christian. James is out of the pits. See where he is after the first time in point. Yeah, 29 seconds off the lead. Scarlett just 7 seconds behind. So we are Porsche, Lexus, Porsche, Lexus, Ferrari. Nicholas. Oh, Scully on the dirt there. Oh, this is going to be close. Sammy and Murdoch. Is Murdoch back on softs? Yeah, Murdoch's back on softs. So fighting his way back. Desperate for 4th place. Sammy looking fairly comfortable for fourth. With we got 2 to go. The story of the night looks to be Porsche and Lexus dominating, with the Ferraris close behind. The Nissans and the Hondas and the Mitsubishis all struggling to keep pace with the top 3 manufacturers. Ian looking fairly comfortable there. Unless he has a disaster on these last couple of laps. Nicky closing in on the goalie. Well, Nicky. Will James come in onto his final lap? Incredible race by James tonight, well played. Turn 1. Flashy. James on the control, I wonder. Just flash happy fella. To feather the throttle through. Having to feather the throttle through. Yeah, I'm guessing he's on the controller because it's quite a bit of flashing going, so using the toggles to turn, flashing his lights at the same time, applying the pressure into the turns. Here he comes. Performance, mate. Well played, James. Brilliantly done. Devlin. It slows down by Pascal. It would have been close. Well played, Devlin. Great performance. Second. Well played, Pascal. Third. Sammy, brilliant race in 4th. Well played, my friend. Murdoch, first of the Ferraris, coming home in 5th. Well played, Greg. Clockwork in 6th. Magoli in 7th. Nicky 8th. Scruffy 9th. Well played, Mark. Fight back. Slowest engine 10th. Played Rob. Andy in 11th. And here comes Nicholas. Well played, Nicholas, sticking at it. Fantastic stuff. So pole and first place for James. Well done, James. So we'll save the replay and we will have a quick look at the result. So in first place for the official Gen X racing team is James in the Carrera GT04 with a final time over the 90 miles of 51 minutes and 3 seconds, 0.980 with the fastest lap. Also 1 minute 18.731, so full points there, pole, fastest lap and first place to James. Well played, and brilliantly played, I should say, really. A cracking performance from D Calypso in the first of the Lexi, 20 seconds behind James with the fastest lap of 1 minute 19.713. In third place, the rounding up the podium is the second Porsche for Gen X official, Scarlett Pascal, 22 seconds behind the race winner with 1 minute 19.027 as of his fastest laps. So great racing from Pascal. In fourth place, the second Lexus of Sammy. Well played, Ian. 32 seconds off the leader with the fastest lap of 1 minute 19.387. And then we've got the two Ferraris in fifth and sixth, Murdoch and Clockwork respectively, Greg and Mark. Fastest lap for Greg 1 minute 19.5, Mark 1 minute 20.2. And then we've got the first of the Mitsubishis with Bagoli, Jolly Racing team, with the fastest lap of 1 minute 21.764. Well played, Christian. And then we've got Reinhardt, Nicky Rint for Lauda Hunt in the first of the Nissans with the fastest lap of 1 minute 22.262. So big difference in the cars there. The Porsche really suited this track tonight, the Nissan not so much. And then we've got in ninth place Marky B. Well played, Mark, in the first of the Nissans, first of the Hondas for the Dukes of Hazzard with a fastest lap of 1 minute 22.861. Well played, Mark. The second Lauda Hunt, slowest engine Rob from Wales in the Nissan, 1 minute 24.759. Well played, Rob. Darlow Boy, second dude, the Honda, 1 minute 22.874. Unlucky Andy, not a great start, but kept plugging away until the end. So massive respect for that. And in final place is the second of the Jolly Racing team, Nicholas, with the fastest lap of 1 minute 27.969. So brilliant racing from Nicholas as well, really showing spirit to keep giving it his all until the very last lap. So let's see if we can get people on chat. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Well done, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, so
We put stop this time.
Hello.
who we got? So we've got Sammy, Clockwork, Murdoch, and
Whoever's got the stream on, can we turn it off?
Hello.
It's echoing like hell.
got Sammy.
God, serious echo.
This could
Not
be
guilty,
tricky
by the way.
because I think it might be coming from me, maybe. I'm going to mute me.
Typical. Well, if you mute we can't hear your questions.
Did that stop it though?
That seems to have happened. Well done.
So what I'll do is I'll unmute when I'm asking questions.
Okay.
So has everybody been invited in?
I haven't.
Well, I opened up Chatter. So whoever's on that. Hang on, I'll see if.
I've just gate crashed.
Fair enough. Well, we need to get everyone on the Chatter thing because you just have to open up party from Gen X chatter, and then everyone's invited in anyway. Who are we missing?
I don't know.
Relentless.
Yeah, James would be nice because he won it. We don't normally have Devlin or
Nikki?
Pascal.
No,
So Nikki quite often joins, so it might be worth inviting Nikki.
Yeah, and that's about it, I think.
Rob normally joins. Andy joins if he's not going off to work.
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
So, are we not looking like we're getting anybody else?
I'm afraid not. Just the,
All right,
just, just the
we'll
also
worry
rounds.
about it. Obviously, tonight it was dominated by the Porsches and the Lexi. Is that the correct plural for Lexus? Lexuses?
Indeed it is, yes.
So, Ian, well played on a fantastic 4th place.
Well,
Talk us through.
And the trouble is, I had to work for that. I couldn't settle at the beginning of the race. Fell back. I just don't understand. Medium tyres didn't work for me, so I had to get off them. And since I've been on soft, I've been fighting back slowly. So yeah, it was hard. Worth it. So, yeah, I'm reasonably happy compared to last night. Anyway, at least I put fuel in my pit stop.
Yeah, disaster last night, wasn't it? But again, well played for that last night. You know, the way you managed it and carried on was very commendable. Well played.
Well, I had to, if you know what I mean. Anyway, because I wasn't just going to give up just like that. That's not me anyway. But
Yeah.
at least I should get some kind of. Because I was cutting the edges of the track, you know, with lawnmower all the way.
Yeah, well done. Okay, on to Murdoch.
No, mate.
How do you find it, mate? Struggled on the mediums. I think everybody struggled on the mediums, actually.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever actually used the mediums. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't have much time to practice tonight, so yeah. I nearly put the mediums on to start the race. Glad I didn't, but yeah. So, I only spun it once. So
Yeah, no, it
right.
was consistent and a really good fight back once you had gone off. I thought Mark was going to stay in front of you for a little while.
Yeah. That's a funny one.
You had a really good race, Mark. So how did you find it?
Yeah, you did.
I did, mate. I finally got my strategy right tonight.
Well played.
I had to fuel save for the last 2 laps. But yeah, more than happy.
Well done. You got your brake pedal sorted? Just need to sort the
Yes.
accelerator now.
Well, yeah, could do with going a bit faster, obviously, but never mind. Working on it.
That'll come. Don't worry. That'll come.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So we've just got Marky B left, have we?
Afraid so.
Oh, unlucky tonight, mate. This is real struggle with the Hondas by the looks of it.
Well, it was a bit like Group 2 last season in this. We were so underpowered compared to a lot of the other cars. But I had great fun, to be fair. I had great fun. She's a wallowy old girl. It was funny. I was thinking of an analogy when I was driving around, and when I was at uni, I got rather drunk one evening and slept with the captain of the women's rugby team. And
Beast.
It was a bit like that. It was sort of a bit all over the place. You didn't really know where you were, and you never really felt in control.
Sounds like a dream come true in lots
Did
of
you get
ways.
to the finish line?
Oh, did you see me on the finish line?
I'm not sure whether Mark's
no,
talking about now or in the past.
I'm on about the rugby player.
Let's go both. Let's go both. But it was really good fun actually. You know, we were miles off the pace, obviously, and spinning I think 4 times didn't help. But I would just like to tender an idea for a new rule, which is any cars who pit more than twice automatically get a 5-minute penalty.
Interesting. What's your logic with that?
Well, I pitted twice,
Right.
and I think most of the other cars up front pitted 3 times.
Right. Yeah.
So, therefore, I win.
I'll give you that one.
We'll put it to the vote.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
Yeah,
Probably not on
I
this
don't
call
think it's going to
because
fly,
we're
that one.
outnumbered.
I don't think it's going to fly. Nicky's joined us now. Welcome, mate.
Hey, man.
Reinhard, are you there?
Yeah. Hey.
How did you find it, mate? Obviously not a great race for you boys in the Nissan.
I think if I would do the race now again, I probably would have had a better rhythm, let's say. Once it clicked in the car, it was fine, but I know around for the first 10 laps, I was just trying to keep the car on track, to be fair.
It did seem quite flamboyant. There was lots of tail sliding and
It's surprisingly unstable. Understeer at one point, oversteer at one point. It's
Right.
I don't know. It's just kind of unstable.
I actually said to Mark while I was racing round, and I come up behind Nick, you know, and bloody hell, Nicky's having fun. He's drifted around all the
yeah. I thought that was an anti takeover strategy. You know, just keep fishtailing and
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
that was the only good part. The drifts are controllable to the all-wheel drive, but other than that, it was quite tricky.
There seems to be quite a difference in the aero of the cars as well. The two Lexi with quite a handsome rear wing and the Ferraris with nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that completely ruins that car. I mean, they should get a penalty for that, to be fair.
Right, I'm not sure what the rule was for that rear wing, but anyway. Well, brilliantly done, everyone, anyway. Congratulations to the top 3, James, Di Calypso and Pascal Scali. Well done to everybody else for their cracking showing tonight. Next week we're at the Nordschleife, so it'll be fun for all of you. 7 laps in Group 3. Yeah, so a bit of practice needed for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Can we not swap it for Group 2?
Say again?
Can we not swap it for Group 2?
I wonder why.
Can we not swap it for a different track?
Right, brilliantly done, everyone. We'll see you on track on Thursday evening for Group 3 at where the bloody hell is it this week?
Bathurst.
Oh yeah, Bathurst, isn't it? Yeah. So, will you be commentating, Mark, Thursday?
No, I can't, I'm afraid. I'm away.
Oh, that's unlucky. Not with the
Sorry
ladies'
about that.
rugby team, I hope. If not, then
Yes, they
that
won't
is
let me
a
go.
live stream that I'd tune into. So I'll leave you on that note.
That's a scrum I wouldn't mind watching, actually.
There's something for everyone.
Yeah. Y'all take care, and we'll see you on
Cheers
track
for the
again
sleep,
soon.
Paul.
All right, take
Thank
it
you,
easy.
Paul.
Bye, everyone.
Nice one, mate.
Paul.
Bye.